Anyone that has played RuneScape for a while will know that as a general rule, the faster you gain experience in a skill, the more it costs you. And if you want to make money in a skill, the XP rates are normally terrible. But what happens if we combine money makers with either some of the best skilling methods or even two skilling methods together to give profitable fast XP or double experience by training two skills at once, all without having to tick manipulate? Every week I will be combining either two skills together or a skill and a money maker, making high experience skilling profitable again, or by making skilling even faster. Today I have an alternative way to train Thieving, which is more profitable at low and mid levels in exchange for lower XP. Normally, Thieving only becomes good money once you get to level 82 and can pickpocket fires, but this way gives you good money while still leveling. In case you missed it, one of the updates recently was that they are adding a teleport to the Pharaoh Scepter that teleports you straight to the new raid that they are releasing soon. This has already increased the price, and closer to when Raid 3 comes out, this is very likely to increase even further. That means getting this scepter is more profitable than ever, and there is a way to maximise your profit when doing it. To access the pyramid in Sophanim where you get the scepter, you're going to need at least 21 thieving and to have done the start of Iclarin's little helper quest until you get to the Sophanim part. Next you're going to need some anti-poison, food and a lockpick. You take very little damage in this method, so finishing the quest to open the bank whilst healthful aren't necessary. The scepter is a reward from the golden chest on any floor, with the higher floors giving the best chance of getting it, and I'll go through the exact profit per hour and XP per hour at every level later on. To do this, you're going to need to enter the pyramid from one of the four sides until you find the mummy, and then select start minigame. Unlike normal, you want to simply rush every chest and ignore the urns. You still get XP from the traps, all doors that you try and the golden chests, and it does add up to a decent amount. In every room, simply open the chest and find the door to the next room, loot the chest, find the door, and repeat for as many rooms as your thieving level allows. Then, leave the pyramid once you can't go any further and repeat the process. I learned this method as it was a challenge in leagues, and I was getting around 75,000 XP per hour at level 99, and on my main game, which is a measly 73, thieving not being my favourite skill, it is still 51.5k per hour. With all of that information, I've been able to work out roughly the XP per hour and how much you make at each level, and you thought I just made up the numbers. How dare you? This is based on the price a scepter was a few days ago, although it's likely to go up as I mentioned earlier. You're not going to want to do this after level 82, as the XP and money from pickpocketing via watch is much better, and I recommend at least level 31 thieving before doing this method, as at low levels being able to do just one room really reduces the GP per hour. Compared to other methods, this is much better GP per hour, but at a cost of what XP you get. And whilst these aren't as much money as some of my other money makers, I always like these as you're still training a skill, especially since high thieving unlocks some of the best money makers in the game. Now that I've finished playing leagues, I plan to get a new money maker out to you every single week, and as always, one that hasn't been done before. And I should have the next part of the 100 GP bossing challenge out soon too.